I'm Camille.
I'm Anita.
And we're the Soul Sisters. Welcome to Shine Bikinis. Today we're going to tell you how to properly clean your suit after your competition.
I'll definitely take the reins on this one. I think I've cleaned thousands of suits.
For sure.
Yeah, probably. And then prior to that, I worked at a dance, cheerleading, skateboard company where we actually had to launder the Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders' costumes, and a lot of them they would wear makeup to cover tattoos, and then they wear a white costume. So I've worked with it all. There was a lot of other techniques we had to do there, but cleaning your suit can be pretty simple. Even if it looks like it's not dirty, it is throughout the day saturating your sweat, your oil, and your tan. So when you first start rinsing your suit, it's gonna rinse out brown. We do lukewarm water. I do a little bit more warm, just because I like warmer water. And then I'll do either just a regular laundry soap. Dreft is really a really nice type of laundry soap. Sometimes I'll just do kitchen sink dial or whatever, Dawn.
Hand soap, yeah.
Yep, but not a ton. I'll put it in my hand first, lather it up in my hands, and after that suit has kind of started to be less brown as it runs through it, I will slowly with the soap go over the suit. Now, I'm talking about my suits because mine are hot fix suits. Some people use E6000 and you have to be extra careful with that because they fall off differently. Ours are a hot fix, so they will go through a hand washing, no problem. So hand wash it, make sure you pull your pads out first if you got pads in your top. Even if they're sewn in, it'll take too long to dry. Moisture is going to stay in between the pads. It's not good. Don't worry about the connectors. If you have quality connectors, they can get wet. If you have different kinds, plastic ones, I don't know because we don't work with them. But just be careful and keep that in mind. So start rinsing that suit out. Kind of wash it with your soapy hands, rinse all the soap out, make sure that water's running clear. You can kind of dredge it in a little sink full of water to kind of and then you let it air dry. Put it on a hanger, hang it over your shower curtain. I usually hang the connectors up so not all the water's dripping down and through the connector, because sometimes they can kind of tarnish that connector as well. So hang it sitting up to slowly air dry.
And I would say a great time to do that is when you get off show day. I would say the sooner the better that you can wash it, the better that tan's going to come out. And I know that when I get done off stage, I am like itching for a shower right away before I go out to dinner. Or at least before I go to bed that night. And that's a good time to wash that suit, get that tanner starting to pull off of that suit. So as soon as you take that first shower after your show, that's a good time to bring your suit in with the bathroom with you.
You could technically wash it in the shower with you. It would probably be fine.
Just do it around that time, that first day.
Yeah, and get it cleaned up as quickly as possible. If you're working with glue, be very, very careful not to overuse your glue. Try to keep along that stitch line because there's multiple layers there, then you're less likely to have the glue saturate through. Some shows glue butts themselves and it can get really messy and they can really damage your suit. I have seen numerous suits damaged by show gluers because they don't know what you spent, they don't care, and they got 100 people to glue. It breaks my heart. We prefer tape. And we will be sending tape in with our suits and everything. We'll be making our own tape at some point as well. But we prefer tape because it comes out, you can pull it out, and it doesn't leave an icky mess. That glue can be picked off or pulled off kind of like rubber cement, and it sticks to the tanner, and it's, but
they're
painful when you rip it off the skin, because you see even skin and tanner in the glue sometimes. But there's ways to pick it off, but there's no magic thing to get rid of glue, because the magic stuff that gets rid of the glue also takes off the hologram finish on your suit, also takes off rhinestones, so you would have to deconstruct to reconstruct to really get that glue off. So aim for tape, get tape. 3M carpet tape that you can get at Walmart or any Target or any store is a highly recommended. Like I said, we're going to be looking to supply and sell our own tape because it's going to save you money and a headache, and we want to see those suits on stage more often.
And I would definitely say pass on the dry cleaning.
Do not dry clean. So what happens with the heat of dry cleaning, it gets the glue hot on the suits again, and then they lose their tackiness because they weren't pushed down. So it gets hot, they kind of like, they get loosey-goosey, and it's a mess. And they'll usually dry clean it with the pad in it. So then you get this flat suit with a pad in it with the rhinestones all like riding an earthquake, and it's just heartbreaking because you either have to rip off and fix what you can. I've re-stamped them to get them to hold again, but they're never the same.
No.
Don't bring it to a dry cleaner.
And if you're someone who doesn't want to wash your suit yourself, bring it to our consignment program.
Yeah.
Part of our admin fee does include laundering it, so if you don't want to wash your suit after,
and it's just going to be sitting in your closet anyway, throw it into the program and make some money back off of it. You don't have to give up your suit through the consignment program. You can put it into the rental program, or if you do want to sell it, you can.
So hopefully that helps you. If you have any further questions about that, send us an email at info@shinebikini.com and we would be happy to help you.
Shine on.
Be sure to check out our latest podcast at bit.ly/soulsisterspodcast.